along. Today's the film, and I hope you get your pens and pencils and paper and programs and typing fingers ready, because we're going to do about 20 minutes of writing. But before we start, are you guys doing Camp NaNoWriMo? I have to admit that I hadn't really planned on doing it this year, but somehow it happened, and somehow I found myself putting a word count goal of 50,000. So I don't know what I'm doing. I'm rebelling as always and writing bits and bobs, but here are some of my camping tips. So I just wanted to say that NaNoWriMo is an amazing challenge, but it is 100% better when you take part in community activities like sprints and write-alongs and write-ins and word wars and all that good stuff. So with that, Faye of Writability has some amazing on her website, newconf.net/inspiration, and I'll put a link below as well. Second, join a word sprint on Twitter. So at the Sprint Shack and at Nano, word sprints have sprints going pretty much all the time. So check those out. And finally, you can watch my past writings, yay! So you can use the prompts that I give you, and you can feel like you're writing along with me all the time, because I love you guys and I want you to succeed in all your writerly goals and have an amazing time during Camp NaNoWriMo. So I can't believe I said all of that in 2 minutes, but yay, I'm really excited. Yeah, I'm doing these write-alongs. So as always, let's start with a free write to get things off our mind and just to warm up our writing muscles. So I will set my timer to 5 minutes. I hope you're ready, set, go. Our time's up. I hope that was helpful. Let's go on to our main prompt without further ado. And I made up this prompt partly because it relates to the extract I'm going to read later on, but also partly because I have something in mind that I want to write about, and because this is my right and wrong, I can come up with whatever prompts I want. So a character tries to guess what another person is thinking, but ultimately finds out that they were mistaken. So I hope that gets some ideas going. Otherwise, feel free to write about whatever you want. I'm going to set my timer to 15 minutes. And let's go in 3, 2, 1. That's our time up. I hope you did well. Let me know how many words you got. Let's see how many I got. I got 442 words, so not very good, and I didn't really get around to the prompts, so never mind. It's still quite productive, I think. So let me just read you this extract from Aspects of the Novel by E.M. Forster. This is a book that I used to like a lot, but having reread it now, I found it a little bit disappointing, I have to say, but I really did like this excerpt, so let me read it and let me know what you think. We cannot understand each other except in a rough and ready way. We cannot reveal ourselves even when we want to. What we call intimacy is only a makeshift. Perfect knowledge is an illusion. But in a novel we can know people perfectly, and apart from the general pleasure of reading, we can find here a compensation for their dimness in life. In this direction, fiction is truer than history, because it goes beyond evidence, and each of us knows from his own experience that there is something beyond the evidence, and even if the novelist has not put it correctly, well, he has tried. He composed his people in as babies, he caused them to go on without sleep or food, he can make them be in love, love and nothing but love, provided he seems to know everything about them, provided they are his creations. That is why Mole Flanders cannot be here. That is one of the reasons why Amelia and Emma cannot be here. They are people whose secret lives are visible or might be visible. We are people whose secret lives are invisible. And that is why novels, even when they are about wicked people, can solace us. They suggest a more comprehensible and thus a more manageable human race. They give us the illusion of perspicacity and of power. So what did you think? I rather like that excerpt. I have to say, aspects of the novel, it was delivered as a series of lectures by E.M. Forster, and it really made me think that writers and critics are in a sense opposite occupations. I really think that a writer's job is it's to remind us that we're all alike, that we all have the same failings. Whereas critics, it seems to me, they sort of make a living out of pointing out flaws and making us feel like we're all separate and building walls between us. So I don't know. I'm sure there are a lot of people who would disagree with that. So I would be interested in knowing what you think. I hope you've enjoyed this quite along. I'm here every Sunday at 3 p.m. GMT. And I hope you will join me for some word sprints. If you would like to sprint with me or have a word war, my Twitter handle is EvaDevil, and I think one day I will be doing maybe a 10k in 4 hour challenge. I don't know. It's my favorite NaNoWriMo challenge, but it is a bit scary, and I don't think I've ever done more than 8k in 4 hours. But I give it a go every year anyway, so if you'd be up for that, let me know, and just tweet me, and I will see you next week. See you later.